everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Donna. What we're going to do today, I decided that, well, number one, I am preparing for upcoming craft shows for this fall and winter. So what I decided to do is actually do tutorials on the things that I sell at my craft shows. So what we're going to do today, I'm going to show you how to make the cowls. These are really nice. This was my #1 seller last year at craft shows, are these cowls. Now, they're very easy to make. You can make them in 2 hours. They're fast. You're using a crochet hook, I think it's number 9 or 10. I'll put that in the description box. But it's either the hook 9 or 10, and it works up really fast. It only takes 1 skein of yarn. I used the Premier Rustic Yarn, and it is 218 yards. That skein of yarn is 218, 7 ounces, 100% acrylic. And you'll have some yarn left over. So a 1 skein project, okay? Very fast, large hook. Now the hat also I made from a different pattern, and it is by Days Crochet. I don't have permission to actually do a tutorial on the hats, but what I will do is list her link in my description box if you're interested in making the hats. And I have the pom-poms from Amazon. Really cute combination. The hats we use Wool Ease Thick and Quick. Wool Ease Thick and Quick. 1 skein. These hats only take 1 skein. And super bulky number 6. The cowls are super bulky number 5. Premier Rustic. I'll put all this information in the description box. But again, the hats, Wool Ease Thick and Quick, super bulky number 6, and it is a crochet hook of number, I think it was also a 10, but I'll put that information in the box. Can't remember my crochet hook numbers today. Sorry about that. But this is very easy to make up. Very quick to make up. So what I find with this set, now this will be my first year selling the hat and the cowl as a set. Last year I just had the cowls, but this year I'm going to pair them up as a set. But it's very inexpensive to make. The 1 skein of Woolies, 1 skein of Premier Rustic Yarn. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to make this tutorial. So let's get started. Okay, we're going to get started. What you'll need again is Premier Rustic Yarn, if that's what you choose to use. 218 yards, 7 ounces, 100% acrylic. My color is olive. A crochet hook of 9 millimeter. That's M/N, 9 millimeter. And a finishing needle to weave in your ends, or maybe a crochet hook to finish in your ends, whatever you choose. So what we're going to do is start by chaining 30. Don't do it too tight, just loosely. Okay, I have my 30 chain. Okay, again, chaining 30, not too tight. Now what you're going to do is turn your chain over, and you see the back bumps, these little bumps. We're going to be crocheting in those bumps for this first round. And we're going to be making half double crochets into those back bumps, and we're going to start by using the third back bump from the hook. 1, 2, 3. Put your crochet hook in there. Half double crochet. I'm sorry, I went too fast. Yarn over. Third bump from the back. 1, 2, 3. Insert your hook. Yarn over. Pull up a loop. Yarn over. Pull through all 3. Okay, we'll do it again. Yarn over. We're crocheting in the next chain. The next back bump and every back bump on down the chain. Yarn over. Insert into the back bump. Yarn over. Pull up a loop. Yarn over. Pull through all 3. That's a half double crochet. Yarn over. Insert into the back bump. Yarn over. Pull up a loop. Yarn over. Pull through all 3. Yarn over. Insert in back bump. Yarn over. Pull up a loop. Yarn over. Pull through all 3. Again. Yarn over. Insert the hook in the back loop. Yarn over. Pull up a loop. Yarn over. Pull through all 3. And you're going to do this all the way down. Okay? And I'll meet you back once you get down to the end of your chain. Okay? All right. Okay, we're down at the end of our chain. And what you're going to do is chain 2. 1, 2. And you're going to turn, yarn over. Now what we're going to do, and this is the pattern for the entire cowl, we're going to be making half double crochets in the back loop only. It's a repeat row, and we're going to do it 36 times. That is it, folks. It's simple. So you're going to yarn over in the back loop. Let me just take this out. You see these two? Look at the top of what you just completed, and you see these stitches, these little legs in different directions. We're working in the back loop only. This here, that is the back loop only. That's what we're working on. Okay. Yarn over. And in the first stitch, back loop, insert your hook, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 3. That is a half double crochet in the back loop only. We're doing the same thing, half double crochet as we did in the back bumps, but we're just doing it in the back loop only. And we're going to work this all the way down, and when we get to the end, we're going to chain 2, and we're going to do it again. And you're going to repeat this until you have 36 rows. And like I said, you can make this in a couple of hours. You can pump out a cowl. And they're really nice. And like I said, it was my bestseller last year. And when you think about 1 skein of yarn, 2 hours, that screams profits. So I love this cowl. There's plenty of different cowls out, patterns out to make. But I'm sticking to this one. Not saying that I won't do different cowls in the future. I will. But right now, since this was my #1 seller last year, I'm just going to stick with this for another year. I did make some infinity scarves. I made one. I probably will make 1 or 2 more, but not that many. And hopefully I'll get it. Well, I will do a tutorial on that. Let me pull off some more yarn here. And by it being a number 9 crochet hook, it is so fast. Make sure you get that last stitch at the end there. Okay, we're down to the very end of that row. Chain 2, turn, and repeat. Yarn over and back loop only, and do half double crochets. And this is row number 3, and you're going to do 36 rows total. And so we got 1, 2, third row. Again, do 36 rows, and we're going to meet back up, and we're going to finish this up. Simple, easy peasy. So we'll meet back up once you have your 36 rows. Okay, folks, we're back. We have our 36 rows, and I'm going to open mine up and make sure that you have 36 rows. And it should look as huge as mine, okay? This is one end of it. Trying to get it all into the frame here. Then the other end, we have 36 rows. So at the very last row, you're going to chain 1. Then you're going to pick up the 2 ends and you're going to put them together. Okay? You're going to put those 2 ends together. Now what I do like to do, I do like to put stitch markers to help hold the ends. So grab you some stitch markers and just place them anywhere just to help you to hold those 2 sides, 2 edges together. Just makes it that much easier. And let me get one more. Okay, there we go. So I got my stitch markers in. And what we're going to do, we are going to, slip stitch. We're going to put our hook into the first, underneath the first stitch on the end that's closest to you, and then right there in the corner, you're going to put that put your hook there, and you're just going to make slip stitch. There we go, a slip stitch. Do the same thing in the next stitches on both sides. Make sure you put your hook under that edge, these 2 stitches, and then the next 2 over here. Grab you some yarn, bring it up, slide it through that hook. Okay. Same thing in the next. Hook up under that stitch closest to you and into the next stitch on the opposite side there. Grab you some yarn, bring it through. There, that's a slip stitch. And you're just going to go all the way down to the end, doing slip stitches to secure the cowl together. Okay. That's in that one. Put it in there. Making sure those edges are together. That's why the stitch markers will help you to kind of align the edges up together. Fairly easy, wasn't it? It was pretty quick to whip this thing up. Gonna keep on. We're done. Makes great Christmas gifts. It definitely works at craft shows. And just takes one skein of yarn. We're almost to the end. We're gonna just about there. Oops, slipped out. There, we're just about there, folks. This is the edge here at the very bottom. Make sure you're putting that needle in there at the very edge. No stitches hanging out that you didn't get gather up. And then we're going to cut our yarn. I like leaving my yarn pretty long. And then we're going to tie it off here. Pull it snug. Now, these two ends is just where we started our chain with. I just tie those together to secure. And what you're going to do is you're going to weave in your ends and you're going to turn it inside out. Oops, hung up on my ring here. Come on. You're going to inside out. Isn't this beautiful? And folks, I'll hide mine for right now until I tie those up. Weave those ends in. And you have a cowl, people. Isn't it gorgeous? This makes great for craft shows. These are great for craft shows. And great gifts for family, friends. Isn't it beautiful? I just love it. A beautiful cowl. And they do keep you warm because I wear them in the winter months myself. I hope you enjoyed this video. Take care and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.